Burkina Faso released 11 Nigerian military officers who had been detained following an emergency landing of a Nigerian Air Force NAF C-130 transport aircraft in Bobo-Dioulasso, the country's second-largest city in the west. The officers, comprising 2 crew members and 9 passengers, were held briefly for questioning after the plane touched down on December 8 without prior clearance, prompting a swift security response from Burkinabe authorities. What happened? The landing. The NAF aircraft was en route from Lagos, Nigeria, to Portugal for a ferry mission when the crew encountered technical issues shortly after takeoff. In line with international aviation safety protocols, the pilots diverted to the nearest suitable airfield, Bobo-Dioulasso International Airport. Nigerian officials described it as a precautionary emergency landing to address the concerns safely. Detention. Burkinabe Territorial Administration Minister Emile Zerbo stated that the plane had entered Burkina Faso's airspace without authorization, violating national procedures. This triggered an immediate intervention by defense and intelligence units, leading to the temporary seizure of the aircraft and detention of the personnel. Initial suspicions may have linked the incident to Nigeria's recent involvement in a foiled coup in neighboring Benin, where NAF strikes targeted fleeing plotters at Benin's request. Release. After preliminary security checks and questioning, the officers were cleared and released late on December 9. They were reported to have received cordial treatment and are now safely returning to Nigeria, with plans underway to resume the aircraft's mission. Broader context and reactions. The episode has heightened tensions between Nigeria and the Alliance of Sahel States, AES, a military-led bloc comprising Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, which withdrew from ECOWAS earlier in 2024 amid disputes over counterterrorism and regional influence. In a joint AES statement signed by Mali's junta leader Assimi Goïta, the group labeled the landing an airspace violation and unfriendly act, placing their combined air forces on maximum alert to neutralize any future breaches. AES officials noted that investigations confirmed the lack of clearance, framing it as a sovereignty issue. Nigeria's NAF spokesperson, Air Commodore Hyman Ejidame, reaffirmed that the crew followed standard procedures and expressed appreciation for the host authorities' support. The incident underscores ongoing frictions in West Africa, where Sahel juntas have accused Nigeria of overreach in operations against instability, particularly in Benin. This resolution appears diplomatic, with no further escalations reported as of December 10, 2025. Regional observers are watching for impacts on ECOWAS-AES relations.